What's going on, homies? My name is John Solo, and today, for the first time in I think 4 months, we are doing a Loot Crate unboxing. It has been a really long time since we've done one of these, and I think a lot of you guys actually thought that Loot Crate dropped me for whatever reason. Like, I was getting comments on my Geek Fuel video saying, I guess Loot Crate dropped him. Looks like Loot Crate doesn't want to work with him anymore. Haha. I'm not going to bore you guys with all of the details as to why there was such a huge gap in between Loot Crate videos, but I will say that it was a combination of factors, including one, not really having enough time and these unboxing videos not necessarily being a priority for me. Number two, there were some issues with the United States Postal Service delivering the crates to the wrong address or not delivering the crates at all. And issue number three, honestly, over the past couple of months, some of the crates have just been pretty I wasn't really interested in the things that they had included in the boxes, and I definitely wasn't interested in feigning excitement for them. So I was like, screw it, I'm not gonna make a video, let's wait until next month. And for whatever reason, I'm sure there's a couple of you guys who are gonna be like, yeah, right, it's a conspiracy theory, how ironic. So if you want some proof, here is the t-shirt from last month's crate. Pretty cool Rick and Morty t-shirt. And would you look at that, here is last month's crate. Oh my goodness, how exciting and amazing is that? And look, all the stuff is inside. What's that? You still don't believe me? You need even more proof? How does the crate from the month before suit you? Oh, you want to make sure that the stuff is inside? Yeah, I understand, don't worry. Here is this thing, like, sorry I didn't want to talk about this in a video. Sorry I didn't want to make a video dedicated to this Terminator 2 aluminum thing. And would you look at this? It's a 300-piece matrix puzzle. Oh my god, why wouldn't I want to talk about a 300-piece puzzle? Maybe because I'm not 95 years old and there's other interesting things I can do with my time, like color. This pin is actually really cool though. I really like their pins. I wish there was a reason for me to use pins because I like them a lot. Is that enough proof for you? Can we stop wasting time now? And you know what? If you guys think I'm being overly aggressive and you think I'm being a giant douchebag, you're right, and I'm sorry. Honestly, it's just the accumulation of like 3 or 4 months of people saying, ha ha ha, sorry you got dropped by Loot Crate, sorry, not sorry. Like, I didn't get dropped, yo, but no one believed me when I said it, so there's your proof. Anyways, let's move on to this month's crate. This month's theme was anti-hero, and I'm not even gonna bother explaining to you what the Loot Crate service is at this point because you probably figured it out from my little tantrum I just threw. See, this month's crate was actually a good crate to come back with because it had some really cool stuff in it. Let's take a look, shall we? As they do every single month, Loot Crate sent a t-shirt out in this box, and it had Sterling Archer on it, which is pretty awesome. It's pretty cool. It's got Archer on the front, and then it's obviously a play on the United States presidential election. I gotta say, this is probably my favorite item in this box, actually. Moving on to the next item, which I enjoyed a lot because I'm somebody who always saves his change. They included a Hellboy piggy bank. Now, I don't know exactly why the fist is black on this. It's apparently the right hand of doom. I've never even seen the movie Hellboy, though when I was a little kid and I remember it getting advertised and wanting to see it more bad than anything. Once you open up the box, you see that there is indeed the right hand of doom. However, it is not black like the box is. I don't know exactly why. I really couldn't tell you if you offered me a kajabillion dollars. And a kajabillion dollars is quite a bit of money. The next item comes from arguably one of the best action movies of all time, Kill Bill, and it's a pair of bride socks covered in blood. See, this is the type of stuff that I like, stuff that's covered in blood. You can bet your behind that if all of the other Loot Crate items from the past couple of months had been covered in blood, I would have talked about them, but for whatever reason, they didn't do it. Don't ask me why. The pin they included this month also looks pretty cool. Like, it's not awesome in my opinion because I genuinely have no idea what it's from. It fits the anti-hero theme, I'm assuming. And the last item that we're going to talk about has actually been a recurring theme in the past couple of Loot Crate crates. It's a Harley Quinn action figure from the Q-Fig brand. The last couple of months had a Deadpool figure, another month had a Hulk figure. This one is a little different than those in the sense that it is from DC Comics and not Marvel, obviously, and then it's just kind of a different design. Like those other ones had explosions coming out from them, if you guys remember. But the cool thing about this one is that you can actually peel off this thing that says, hey Puddin' or hi Puddin', you miss me, and you can write your own message. Stuff like this you gotta take really seriously because dry erase marker is almost as permanent as tattoo ink. So this can't just be a joke. Like, we can't do something funny with this. It needs to be serious. It needs to be morally justified. It needs to make sense and bring us forward as a society, right? If you ask me, this is probably the best thing that could be written on here, and it's probably something that Harley would agree with. There you go. I feel like that's pretty great, positive, motivational message. So let's just put that on her, and there you go. Pretty rad. And being that that was the last item, we are going to bring this video to a close. Let me just say before you go that if at any point you thought during this video, this is an awesome service, I want to get involved, remember that you can go to lootcrate.com/JohnGasm, pick out a membership for yourself, and if you use coupon code JohnGasm at checkout, you'll get 10% off. And what's pretty cool about that is that if you use the coupon code JohnGasm, not only do you save yourself some money, you also make me some money, you make the channel some money. I invested into the channel, that's how that works. And as a result, you get more videos, you get better quality videos, all kinds of good stuff. As always, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching this video and supporting the channel that way. Even if you don't buy a Loot Crate membership, every single view, like, comment, share makes the community grow and makes what I do possible. I love you guys so much. I'll be seeing you very soon. And remember, John shot first.